Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. We are back. We are going to be playing more Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. I want to explain a little bit of what I'm looking at right here. So I was just looking at Black Myth Wukong has released. The global launch was today. And I was just kind of like checking it out. I am quite interested. A bit. Give me a second, guys. My cat is Milo. There we go. Yeah, I had to get him out quickly because it's his dinner time. It's soon gonna be his dinner time, and he needs to be there when his dinner is served. So first of all, Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, super excited for this game. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure how much. I'm not too familiar with the story or anything. I just know that it's an action RPG which is set during in Chinese mythology, right? Which is going to be very interesting to read. Like, we were all heard about the Monkey King and all that. So I will be looking forward to playing this game soon as I'm done with Banishers. So that's a promise. So let's go back to Banishers. Let's try to wrap things up. So we're going to pick up from where we left off from yesterday. I discovered that yesterday my in-game audio had not worked. It was not recorded. It was just my mic. I apologize. Rookie mistake. Oh my goodness. Like, I have no idea why this... I am so sorry about that. So this time we're going to make sure nothing goes wrong. Let me just do this and this. Bring the game back. Okay. So picking up from where we left off from yesterday. So we finished Fort Jericho. We have pretty much taken out the influence of the Nightmare Spectre from all the regions around New Eden. So now we can proceed to New Eden. But before we straight off head to New Eden, we need to finish off all the side hauntings around New Eden. So we have a couple of stuff yet to do. So a few haunting cases to do. There was an epilogue haunting case for the main haunting case of Fort Jericho, and that is surrounding Priest. So we do find so she was arrested towards the ending of towards the ending of the main haunting case of Fort Jericho. She was arrested by Pennington, and she has escaped. And we found her, and she is going to she's going to pursue a life of a banisher. So we give her a heading. So we have a couple of stuff to do. Collect some wintergreen for the guy in the infirmary since the nurse had passed away. So it depends, right? One thing I do like about this game is, like, depending on the outcome of the main haunting case, half of the population of the area is going to die to some cause, thereby creating additional haunting cases. And who dies depends on the outcome of the main haunting case, right? So I've seen, like, there are occurrences where it is the ghost is usually the another person involved in the haunting case rather than what we've experienced, right? So that is quite interesting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to investigate the haunting case here, the one in Bathsheba's store. We're going to do our best and finish off all these remaining haunting cases, and then we can proceed with the main haunting case. Do we go up or down? Let's go up first.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Anyone home? I'm Red McCreath, the Banisher. Show yourself.
I think we're alone.
Bathsheba Ingersoll said Nathaniel Sather wanted to go back to Boston. But really, wanted to get back to his friend Thomas.
Okay, what key do we need for this? It doesn't say. What's so suspicious about this?
This account book isn't too healthy.
Mind your business, Mr. McCraith.
We found all we could. Might be time to go after our thief.
Nathaniel stole a card. Maybe you could follow his tracks.
Not a bad idea, Mrs. Ingersoll. Do you think perhaps the late Mr. Ingersoll may haunt his old store?
To punish Nathaniel who broke his promise? Perhaps. I doubt it.
I'm guessing this is the card? You took a left from here.
The tracks continue this way.
Nathaniel must have had motivation to flee in snow like this.
Or desperation.
How did he bring the cart up here? What? How did he drag the cart up here? Like how? Huh? What the hell?
The tracks veer to the right. I'm right here, you know. They never learn, do they?
I used to cope my wolf kills on one hand.
I can help.
Sit down.
The missing cart. Abandoned. The wheel is stuck.
You know I'll not wish to bother you, mistress. But when do you think you'll pay me my wages?
I'll pay you when I can, Nathaniel. You know this.
You've been saying that for months now, and I'm struggling to believe it. 'Tis in the contract that I be paid. Pay me by tomorrow, or I must act.
You must act. Do you hear yourself? Go clean the back room and hush with your nonsense.
That's it. That's blooming well it. Take what is mine, I'll take it.
I'm guessing this is Bathsheba's cash box. Nathaniel robbed the widow.
He was desperate. She'd left him no choice.
Novices really have no idea how many miles a Banisher runs to solve a case.
I once met Nero Fox. The infamous Banisher who solved all his cases from the comfort of his armchair.
I should have become his apprentice.
Thing is, his apprentice was the one that went into the field for him.
A trail of blood. I don't like that.
The tracks continue this way.
I think Nathaniel was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate. Through time and distance, I now see.
Go away! Leave me alone! Ah! Shoe! No! Give it back! Ah!
Eaten alive. Hope it was quick.
The wolf took up hers. Bathsheba Ingersoll's, perhaps.
I have another in sight.
Bloody mongrel! Let's search the den. Poor Nathaniel shall never again see Boston.
But Bathsheba Ingersoll may get her money back.
Nathaniel. Poor lad. Sit down.
Pay attention.
Here's the belt. The purse is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
So now why would she have something hidden there?
Excuse me.
Nathaniel Sather, I presume. The salesman at Ingersoll's stall?
Indeed. Well, former salesman, obviously.
Yes. I'm Antea Duarte, and here is Red.
Banishers. I am defenseless, unarmored.
You need our
Indeed I do. I wish
pay your debts, Bathsheba Ingersoll. I think she got the...
she owes me my wages. Her husband left money, and she has not spent it.
That's why you stole the cash box.
No, but Thomas can. She can send it to Boston. She knows about him.
We found your... with the money, there were keys.
Bathsheba's. She guarded the keys closely.
Keepsakes of a...
A lie. Before we can...
Do you know where she was going?
Not far.
Not far from the fort. Somewhere locked up, if the keys are any kind of...
If I had something to hide not far from the fort, I'd hide... Tell me about yourself.
I'm Boston born and raised. The music.
Do you have family?
I have Thomas. Bathsheba...
We're not here to judge.
I'm in a bind now. Bathsheba in...
He just wants to send the money to his lover, I guess.
We'll take up...
I don't know what this key... And if you find out why...
Alright, what I was thinking is like, let me just go and cover these two wintergreen locations so I can progress that activity as well at the same time.
Is Sather right? Did the widow Ingersoll lie to us?
One of them isn't telling the truth. We should explore the mines beneath the fort anyway. Just in case. Spectre, going for a meat suit.
This must be where the treasure is hidden. No more winter greens here.
Let's look elsewhere.
I must admit, I'm not used to going on a flower picking mission. But if it's for Anne, then I'll do it.
I could tell you'd become attached to Anne.
You read me like an open book.
You're a sensitive man, Mr. McWraith. That's why I love you.
Take it.
Maybe this story will finally make Cotton Peabody change his ways. Maybe a wee less cranky.
People don't change.
I think they do. I've changed, thanks to you.
Then you must be the exception.
And Tay's very unforgiving, isn't she? She doesn't seem like a very easy character. But I don't like the way she like shits on Red sometimes. Like, he makes him feel insignificant at times.
Watch out. Spectre possession. The lantern. Shoot it. There's a tough one.
Hey! More fun.
Oh, I am back.
I do not like this place one bit. Here we are. Now, let's find the symbol.
Nathaniel was right about the caves. Now why would Bathsheba come here?
Sugar, oil, and spoons. All stolen from Ingersoll's store.
According to the widow.
One thief stole the money and the keys and the merchandise and hid the stuff here. And that thief was the widow Ingersoll herself.
Why would she steal her own merchandise?
Maybe she's planning on fleeing.
Think you could take on a ghost? Ride it out.
They brought more flesh.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
You've been good to me, Mr. Ingersoll, and I'll not forget it. I'll do as you ask. I'll help your good lady wife to run the store. I'll not let you down. I swear on it.
What?
Mr. Ingersoll, the late husband of our dear widow.
Nathaniel seemed loyal to the Ingersolls. I wonder why he broke his promise.
We should ask the widow. The ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. Widow Ingersoll didn't want Nathaniel to see the accounts. She was lying to him about the finances.
Why would Bathsheba lie about her finances?
So she wouldn't have to share the money.
Greed overcomes in the end. Oh, we had to go back to... Oh, but... Yeah, we had to go back to Darkwood once again, eventually.
So, Banishers, what did you find?
Mr. Sather, amongst other things hidden in the mines, we found your contract with Mr. Ingersoll.
I signed that on the day old man Ingersoll died. Tears stained the page. I promised to look after the shop, to look after Bathsheba.
So what happened?
On my oath, I bound myself to the store, but the bonds chafed. So I took what was mine and ran.
We also found an account book, a double of the one Bathsheba showed you, only healthier.
Bathsheba has money. Bathsheba lies. The money is rightfully mine.
Maybe it's time to go back to the store and confront Widow Ingersoll.
We'll take our leave.
Thank you.
Well, even though she's guilty, there's no point trying to kill her because she's just greedy. It's not like she intended anything to happen to this guy.
We must talk, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Sounds ominous. So talk.
I've bad news for you. I found Nathaniel's body. The wolves got him.
Oh no. Poor boy, what a terrible end. Did he, have my keys with him?
Ah, yes. The keys. The precious keys you so ardently wished to recover. The keys which opened first a door in the mines, then a chest sat behind that door. I found your real ledger and your so-called stolen goods. You lied to me, hoping I wouldn't go to the mines. Didn't it work?
The box is mine, and so are its contents. What did you do with it? I want them back.
We have what we need. Perhaps it's time to end this.
Mrs. Ingersoll, I have someone I want you to meet. An old friend.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ingersoll, all's well. You know Nathaniel Sather, of course. I'll confirm it. His ghost haunts your store.
You? He who left when I needed him and lingers when I very much don't.
The money is mine by right.
The money is Mr. Ingersoll's. You wanted it for your precious Thomas.
My Thomas is alive, and old man Ingersoll is long dead, and you have never grieved him. You keep me here to keep the store. You keep the store to keep your husband. You keep your husband to keep your heart unbroken.
I cannot. It would kill me to. I lied about the books. I stole the stock and hid it, so the business would continue. So you would stay.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, but do you hear yourself? What the hell were you thinking?
I think it's time to end this.
The best thing is we can ascend him, and then hopefully Bathsheba feels guilty and sends money to Thomas.
Nathaniel Sather, the Ingersoll store was their labor of love, and you sacrificed much to keep it going. Now, you haunt its owner.
I did nothing wrong. She withheld my wages. She lied about the store's finances.
That's history now. Where you are, you can't use the money. You can't go back to Boston, Nathaniel.
No, I can. I can move fast and far now. No limits. I can go. I can go to Thomas.
To what end? So you can haunt him?
Your heart may be bound to Thomas, but your ghost is bound to the store by your written promise to old man Ingersoll. You won't leave. You can't. Slowly you will decay, and slowly you will forget who you were. You'll forget who Thomas was.
But that's unfair.
Life is unfair, Nathaniel. Death, too. If you can't claim fairness, at least claim peace. Go now, free of your obligations.
Forgive me, Thomas, for I failed you. Please, remember me as I remembered you.
You have been here.
I like the closure you give to some of the ghosts when you ascend them, like, feels very deserving. What about you, Bathsheba?
Oh, Nathaniel. What an awful thing to have to see. What will I do now? And how will I do it?
Well, that's for you to figure it out. Alright, upgrades. Defeating an enemy with anti restores 5% health points. Defeating an enemy with charge. Oh no, we already had that. There's one more project. Okay, fine. Oh, we can do this. When fusion ends, spirit points are fully restored. Damage dealt by anti is increased by 15% for each manifestation. Ooh. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright, what's left around here? I guess it's the haunting in the manor, in the Blight Manor, right? We should do that, but first I think I'll go this way and I'll grab these two on the way here.
Should be enough flowers.
Perfect. We have everything we need.
I think we have all the flowers we need.
A lovely bouquet. For a grumpy old soldier. I'm sure he'll be pleased.
Everyone likes flowers.
Oh, would you like me to give you a bouquet now and then?
I don't know. You've never given me one.
I'll make a note of it.
It's nice that we can finish
the cocks.
the nurses.
Let's go relieve the old soldier.
Nice that we can finish off the nurses' work.
Here. I made you your oil of wintergreen. Should help.
Are you a doctor now?
Just take your damn medicine, Cotton.
Aye, I will. Thank you.
I feel something close.
Most foul.
A histrionic ghost. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Rebecca Hardgrave was quite the histrion.
Oh, hard. Right.
killed me. He killed me!
Yes, yes, we saw you. We'll get right on it.
How do we get there?
If we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins, and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
First Epistle of John, I believe. Chapter 1.
Verses 8 and 9. You know your Bible.
Some. Red McCraith, Banisher. We can talk scripture if you like.
John Rumble. Not really in the mood to talk, sir.
Is anything the matter? Perhaps I may be of service.
I don't need anything from the likes of you.
A ghost screams bloody murder, yet he needs no help.
Forgive me if I'm being nosy, but have you recently suffered a bereavement?
I don't know what you've heard, but you, keep your...
I trespassed.
You speak well enough, but you stick your nose where you should. My dear, beloved wife is gone. It was an accident, a terrible...
For someone who just lost his wife.
An accident?
She fell. She went to the...
He's shutting down. We need a lever to prise him open.
His wife Abigail had turned her back on him in the bedroom, and not in a good way.
That's not the Puritan way.
John's dirty dreams began before Abigail's death.
Makes sense if he was going without.
The guy was having wet dreams, man. What the hell?
An old key. Convenient.
With luck, it'll fit a door at Bly Manor. Spectral stains about the bed. Hence John's unspeakable dreams.
Do not deprive one another.
A letter speaking of unspeakable dreams. Scriptures about marital relations. I think we have a lead.
Ghostly voices stain this place. A ghost left a blurred fragment of its memory.
Abigail's clothes, already packed.
Everyone grieves differently.
I know.
Love letters. Full of youth and hope. Reunius vat aster himi.
Will you stop walking away from me each time we are to converse?
This is not conversation, Abigail. We do not converse. Not no more. You berate me, you belittle me, Abigail. I'll walk
You
away.
don't care. You don't care about me. You don't care about our life together. I gave it all up to follow you to this godforsaken place, and you don't care if we belong. We are trapped here! I could die and you not blink an
That's
eye.
right! I don't care! I don't care about none of it! Why don't you just troop off and kill yourself? And give me some goddamn peace!
Not a very nice man, turns out.
Not a very nice woman either.
And yet she's the one who shows up dead.
What is this? Like she's right and he's wrong all the time. They're both equally wrong here, obviously. And his stance is like really weird at times. Like obviously they're pushing towards certain agendas. Like I've seen a stance like in so many places, and it's like in so many hauntings. She has a very weird stance. It's not very. She's not very neutral. She feels very strongly to one side at times.
What do you want?
It's one thing to argue with your wife. Abigail was in distress.
Abigail had an act. I love my...
The man doth protest.
You argued with Abby. Fair to say your marriage.
Not your business.
Stepkid.
You troubled.
You've been pride.
Your house is haunted.
My wife is gone.
Do you have children?
No, sir, we do not. We made the choice to get... Then things change. She...
Maybe she's sap.
Tell me more about Abby.
God gave her more wits than most. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's scheme. She had too much passion.
And that's a problem how?
When she stopped attending worship, I knew she was lost.
Okay, he's not very understanding, is he? But then again, you can't expect
you for your
people
time,
from that time
Lord
to
bless and keep
be
you.
very understanding.
Something moved through here. I can figure out where the stains go next. I find John's opinion of Abigail condescending. All he does is blame her, never questions his own behavior.
He doesn't know how to grieve, so pain becomes resentment.
When love turns sour. There is some blood. We must find a way down.
And wait.
This will be the cliff John mentioned.
Watch your step.
What do we have here?
A safe haven. Looks like she fell from here.
We should go down, inspect the place.
My heart sinks when I look at him, and I can't help but wonder, do I still love him? I'm burdened and ashamed and guilty because I don't love him. And yet I do.
Is someone talking to her?
I don't care that we are childless. I don't care that we are poor. It was always the two of us. That was our promise to each other.
Something's influencing her.
Abigail wasn't alone. Who was with her?
I wonder what they were saying.
Perhaps we'll find answers at the bottom of the cliff.
Oh, she met someone.
Try to find a way across.
I'm on it.
Not quite. More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out.
Oh, it's here.
I love doing that.
Oh, is this another one? Oh my god. Is there another one?
This must be where Abigail fell.
I have another insight.
I think I heard the sound of a gun coming. Come on, Red.
Down again!
A man who offers only disdain is owed no loyalty. Remember what he promised when you came to New Eden. He is a failure of a man. He puts you down to raise himself up. Don't be his weakling, Abby. Act!
The other side of the conversation.
Those mirrors feel like ghost ties, but I don't think they are.
There's an inscription. Ethel Bly.
There may be answers at Bly Manor. I wonder who Abigail was talking to. He sounded devious.
Who benefits from belittling a servant?
Lover? Jealous friend? Something worse?
Banishers. At last you're here.
You speak.
I speak and I follow. I needed to be sure you'd take my side.
We're Banishers. We don't take sides.
So noble. You must feel so very fortunate.
Hey, Siguru. Yes, the fancy mic. It's like a. It's like the. It's like the Lotus Tower.
What's with the hide and go seek? Why manifest now?
I'm stronger now.
Stronger? How?
What's your reckoning, Banisher?
I reckon you've infected John's dreams. You plague him with horrible visions.
John's sinful thoughts are his own. He did not need me to die to have them.
Don't indulge it, Red.
I died at the bottom of that cliff, you know. I was alone. For hours. In agony. No one missed me. No one came. John did not come.
I thought John was the one who pushed you.
Didn't he? Even before my death, he packed my bags. He wanted me out. I did not know how badly his hatred burned. But when he saw me dead, I saw it in his face. Behind the shock, he was relieved.
What happened to you, Abigail?
What do you think happened?
We're asking the questions here.
Are you?
So, what happened to you, Abigail?
A man happened to me. Our bitter, pitiful world happened to me. I had a life in Yorkshire. Work I loved. I never wanted to come here.
That doesn't entirely answer the question.
You're a capable woman. Were.
As were you.
So how did you allow a man to bind you to this realm?
You first.
I am not bound here by the weakness of a man who cannot let me go.
We found pieces of a mirror that you...
Give them to John. By right.
You hate John, but you want him to have your things. Is it...
You're a ghost haunting a banisher. Isn't that just a little contradictory?
How was it for you? I'm not discussing this. Betrayed. Again.
Failed?
What?
And how did it feel to be deceived by your best?
Enough. Who found your body? Who told John?
I don't recall, but does it matter? One moment I was alive and lost in thought, the next I was dead and bound to John. And to him, my death felt. I felt.
We aren't going anywhere.
Yes.
Is someone else at work here?
That was odd. She was odd.
A dead woman with a shite
Bully
back
2
husband.
remaster.
Nothing odd
Is
about
it? Is it Bully 2? No.
Never miss a
It's just the
chance to
remaster
drag
of the
husbands
first
down,
Bully,
do
right?
you?
Excuse me?
I mean, remaster of Bully, I would welcome it.
Let's just.
I think it was an all-time classic.
Let's.
I mean, it was a really good game. It was a game we didn't... At the time, it was a game we didn't know we needed. That's the best way to put it. GTA in a school environment.
What do you want?
I'll not beat about the bush, John. You're haunted. Your emotions are a shambles, and Abigail's ghost has latched onto them. You feel like shite, and that'll be why. Don't deny it. And I know you won't wish to hear it, but
I was
I've been
hoping
sent
for a
to help.
remake, actually, rather than
Trust
a
me.
remaster.
Abigail
It would have been
died.
nice to have a remake.
She died. She can't come back. It's a trick. The devil's trick. He took her. He's trying to trick me too.
Yeah, it was a very unique, it was a very unique open world setting, set in like, in a boarding school, blah, 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 Kid standing up to the bullies, was a bully, turning and standing up to the bullies. It had a unique formula to it.
No one's tricking you, John. No one but the resentful, bitter ghost of your dead wife.
The devil toys with the darkness of the soul, and you, sir, are lying.
Oh god, this guy's stuck in
He's
his
a
ways.
tough nut. Squeeze hard.
Squeezy's not sick.
You wanted Abigail gone. Despite your love, despite your loyalty and your faith, you wanted her to disappear from your life.
No. I loved her.
And so you keep saying. But that tiny part of you that felt relief when you learned of her death is also very real. Both feelings are true. Both feelings can exist together inside of you.
I had bad thoughts, terrible thoughts, but that's all they were. Just thoughts. She wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't lie with me. I was her husband.
She deserved your compassion too. Instead, you wished her dead.
I did not want her gone. Not really. Not in my heart, I swear it.
What does God have to say about that?
These are the words of him that hath a devil. John, chapter 10, verse 21. Go to hell.
Yeah, opening night is
Let
2.5.
him sit with his
Yeah,
own
it's starting.
guilt.
I'm not sure if I'm going to watch the live stream because the entirety of Gamescom is going on for 5 days, right? So I have no idea, like, if they're going to show all the showcases everything they need to show on the first day, and then all the other 5 days are like all about people going to the booths and trying out the games and things like that. If they, and then watching it on day one is more than enough. But I'm wondering if you get anything in between in the other days. So it's from the 21st till the 25th. So yeah, I might do the first night. I might, if time permits, I'll do like a watch party type stream and watch the entirety of the first of the first night. Now that you mentioned it, let me just see what time is it exactly, so I can just keep a mental note. So it's in 2.5 hours. So that means 8. PM my time. The Game Awards dude, right? The one who created the Game Awards show? That should be interesting to see. I already have a fair idea of what to what to expect of like a few games, namely Mecha Break, Crimson Descent, a few, maybe Metal Gear Solid as well. I'm not sure, but let's see it. How did they mention about the bully? Like, how was the bully news put out? Like, was it a announcement by Rockstar?
Feet on the ground.
Shift your balance.
Have some of this.
Oh, I see. But how did they get to know it? Roxanne might have said something.
Stay put.
Okay.
Bly Estate. This must be where the Rumbles used to work.
Another haunted house. Jolly good.
Does this connect over to this side? Oh no, doesn't. It's just a path for the secret chest. Oh wow. This is quite a mess.
And tell you, what did Abigail mean when she talked about you being betrayed by the first person you loved?
Nothing.
Didn't feel like nothing.
I don't want to talk about it, Rory.
Surprise, bloody surprise.
Dude, this is such a mess. Dude, how many? Dude, which one is which? Like, I can't make. Okay, which root belongs to which? This one top.
No, I'd almost fancy my own garden.
Trust
Okay,
me,
so- alright.
you don't want a garden.
Alright, so that's one. There we go. Alright, that's two. Okay, now. Alright, now we're cooking. Did we get rid of everything? There's still another one left.
Now this door needs another key.
Can you find a way around the locked door?
Shit. They're all
Now this
locked?
door needs another key.
No, why did I have to move the painting? What? Mana cash.
Maybe this key will open the way.
Still shows it's locked.
The imprint in the velvet is shaped like our mirror.
Moments from the past are still here.
Himi shaw mar húnjanish.
I don't need you no more.
What are you doing? Foolish girl.
Please, no. Please don't hurt him. No!
Is she possessed? Holy shit. Feels like she gets possessed when she looks through the mirror. There's another entity in her.
Whatever's in this mirror is neither ghost nor spectre.
Where is Abigail?
Abigail has left us, my dears.
Holy shit. There's two Abigails.
By what name should we know you?
Always that same question, and you know better than to ask it, Anthea Duarte.
I don't need a name to send the likes of you back from whence you came.
How does she know your name?
It's not Abigail. It's a... well, some would call it a demon. A bloody pest is what it is.
You call us demons, but from where we watch in the great below, we are angels. You poor, transparent, knowable you are upside down.
This is someone she banished long ago?
What have you done with Abigail?
She's here, in a way. I am the pool, deep and dark. She is the ripple that spreads and dies away, returning to the whole, a thing no longer.
You're possessing her? How?
We are friends. Such good friends.
No, you're a lie. Vapor in the darkness.
Really? When you sit beneath a tree alone with no one to talk to, no one to play with, how easy it is to lose yourself.
You know nothing about me.
Ignore it, Antea.
Don't tell me what to do.
What's wrong with her? Why is she getting pissed off at him?
Poor, transparent, knowable you.
You target couples. You nest inside their hearts and plant the seed of resentment there, and grow it until it flowers and destroys them. We've felt you in our hearts too.
You came to me. You all come to me. When all you have lost becomes too much to bear. Tell me, little girl, how does it feel to watch the world make ready to pass you by?
Do not answer, Antea. You said it yourself. We shouldn't engage with it.
I know what I said, and I know what I'm doing.
Get on with it then.
You're the Banisher now, you get on with it.
Right. Not ghost, not...
I am...
Yes, yeah.
No, you do not. But
Abigail tried to smash the mirror.
are you a happy man?
Answer the question.
Do you feel hollow? What
What do you want?
do you feel guilty for leaving your family behind? Was it worth their sack, or do you want to hear it from Aoife's mouth?
Abigail wanted to protect John. To the end, she...
Abigail made her choice.
That's enough.
Let's...
Oh! Get back here! Hate when they do that.
Caesar's over there. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, no, put it on that side. The other one.
Still impressive. I can handle this, Carl.
Okay, nothing down here. What else is there?
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
That painting is there was there in the other room as well. Should I straighten out all the paintings? Is that what I should do?
It's close. I feel it. Stay on your guard.
Oh shit, it affected the original owners as well. The demon.
Don't just stand there. Move!
Is that really? I thought you were gone.
Worry no more. I'm here.
We need to end this.
Oh my goodness. There's a brute.
Watch out. We made it angry.
I have to do this myself.
Going to take John!
Trying my best over here. That's enough, Abigail.
Step away from him.
What will you do? Banish me? Banish poor, sweet, innocent Abigail? Send us both into the darkness?
You know well enough, Antea, my child. There is no ascent for Abigail now. There's no escape from the likes of me. Unless I grant it. I offer you a trade. A bargain. Abigail's ghost for John. Give John his due, and Abigail is free.
Holy shit. We really need the thing is, like, the demon's going to be back, right? The demon's going to, like, so I think it's best to banish Abigail alongside her because, yeah, I mean,
Abigail, if there is still a part of you in there, I'm sorry. There is sacrifice in love, but love should not be all sacrifice. You're in an awful situation. We'll put an end to it.
Please. No. Don't send me down. Hell awaits me there. A terrible banquet in which I am the meal.
That's enough. We are not banishing Abigail today, but the demon that has taken her.
It's a gamble.
John! John!
yeah, it's with me.
Please. Help me.
I'd help Abigail in a heart.
I'll give it to you later to put in the box.
You are not
Yeah, that's fine.
really her.
Red, put an end to this circus.
Go back to the void, wherever you are, and to your masters, whatever they may be.
I'll take my prize to the great below, and there I shall feast. You are invited to the banquet, all of you. But especially you, Anthea Duarte. She knows about you. She knows all about you. And she's waiting.
She's talking about the nightmare.
I banish you!
Where am I? What happened? Banisher?
It's over, John. The entity haunts you no longer.
I had such terrible dreams. Was it the devil?
It was an evil spirit. A bad one.
Ah, I see. It were a succubus wearing my wife's face. Thank you, Banisher. I need to pack up and go.
You aim for the heart. I'll destroy the roots.
Did I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good. Good to hear.
A 100 years from now, that mirror will still be cursed. Unless we destroy it.
Where should we start?
Maybe a witch could help.
So that was an interesting haunted case because it wasn't your usual ghost and only the victim. There's like another entity involved. Oh, this has a void. I'm gonna end up somewhere else. I'm gonna do this later. Because first things, I'm just gonna explore this cave. And then I'm gonna return back to the void. Oh, we're back here. Well, I guess we do a void travel, right?
Ready to cross that breach?
No. Defeated enemies refill a degradation charge using.
There's more of. Have a bit of this.
Blasted pest!
I'm thinking about my decision again to banish Abigail. I think that was the right decision to make because otherwise the demon will just linger around. The demon will still linger around, right? So I guess it makes sense to do that.
Have to do this myself. You're done.
No. We need to find something else. There is a path once I clear the way. That's unfit for us to cross. Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down. Think we've fixed it.
That one is shielded.
Blasted pest!
Down we go. I read that like sometimes like the ghosts you banish ends up in the void, so you run into them once again. Curious to see what that looks like. Not the ones that you ascend, but the ones you banish.
It's almost done.
Where's the final one? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Oh. Oh no.
That was the last of them.
Alright, let's see where we end up. Damage done by red and anti is increased by 20%, but spirit points gains are reduced by 30%. No thanks. Where are we exactly? I half expected it. I half expected I would end up somewhere here, so I could enter, like gain entry in this area, but yeah, apparently it's somewhere else completely. Yeah, there's something else here as well. Why is everything not so straightforward? Like, is there a rope here? No. No opening there. How did I miss this? Oh my goodness.
Something's concealed. These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution.
Show your shape in flesh!
Put out that light. Aim at that lantern. Almost there.
Reinforcements!
Lantern, rifle, now! Feet on the ground. Too easy. Teach them not to mess with a Banisher.
Piss off!
You'll get it next time.
Never mind. I'll do this myself.
There's a tough one.
Try this on your size. Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Alright, what's remaining here? Holy shit, there's something behind here. How do we move this shit? I guess it might be story blocked. Maybe by the side questing fight, the exorcism. Maybe if I progress it, I might need to gain access to that area later. We can check it out. Alright, let's see, how many haunting cases do we have left? We pretty much completed all the haunting cases. It's just the wrapping up the epilogues. Yeah, we've done all the haunting cases. All that's left is actually now to go after the main mission, the main story, Nightmare. So we need to go and talk to Kate Smith about Deborah, who is the Nightmare. So That'll be the conclusion, pretty much. So I'm gonna stop this stream right here. So what I'm planning to do is, like, I'm gonna go have my dinner first, and then at 8 I'm gonna start up a stream, or maybe a video. I'll just do a video maybe. I'm just gonna watch the Gamescom and look at the presentations and see how that's going, and then yeah, depending on how quickly it ends or not, I might start up another stream to quickly, because I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot left to do in Banishers. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream here for a little while, and then I'm gonna return with either another Banishers stream to wrap things up, or the Gamescom stream. So I'll do either one of the two. So thank you guys once again for another episode of Banishers. We're almost done. We're almost at the finishing line. We're done with all the hauntings, all the side hauntings, side mission hauntings. And we are pretty much on our way to the final boss battle, I guess, for the main haunting case. So we'll soon be finished with Banishers. And then once we're done with Banishers, we'll be able to focus on Black Myth Wukong, which was launched today. So yeah, thank you guys once again for the continued support. Do like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch. And I appreciate the continued support once again. Hope you guys have a good day, have a good night to the rest of y'all, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video then. Till next time, bye bye.